Well, today is Thursday, the 12th of July, and 10 days ago I was surprised I got shot. That was a lot of interesting scenarios and stuff, but back on with the normal part of life now and getting on with music and the way things are supposed to be. And I know a lot of you guys had emailed me about how we got the guitar to sound like we did on the Words of a Song recording that we did with Eric Delgard at Real Time Audio. And I'm kind of old school when it comes to guitar tones. I know that because of technology now and Line 6 amplifiers and Sans amps and all this other stuff, computer modeling and everything, that you're supposed to be able to get any guitar sound that you want just dialing it up with some kind of Line 6 processor or something like that. Complete, absolute bullshit. If there's not a speaker cone pushing air, it is not going to ever sound worth a crap. And I've heard every one of those dumb guitar sounding things and modules and modulators and whatever, and they're all crap. I'm just telling you, and I know a lot of guitar players that agree with me. So the way I got that sound on Words of a Song is I used my tried and true old Echoplex I've had here. And if you see the way this thing works, there's an actual tape loop here that records, and there's a tape head, there's a erase head, and a playback head, and wherever I move this head here, it determines the amount of delay that's on the signal. So it's an actual analog signal, you know, for real, actual recorded signal, not some digital representation of it. And you can see that's the key to getting that kind of sound. So whenever you play the guitar, it has kind of an ambience, almost something like the, you know, the Edge from U2 would have. So what I did was I set it where it had 4 slapbacks, just slight echo, and then on the opening chords. And I also used this little PV amp. It's a classic 30, but it's a great sounding tube amplifier. This is not a solid state amp. And the other nice thing about the Echoplex is, you know, it's got a preamp built into it that just sounds great. You know, even if I took out the echo altogether and just had it there as in the line, it would make it sound better. So here's how the intro went. It's just a real simple little chords. And I'll put that up against any delay pedal by any company, anywhere. I don't care how many $1,000s it costs. Can't touch those things. I've tried every one of them. It's an amazing thing. And it's really that simple. So you have the Fender Stratocaster guitar, a good tube amp, and an Echoplex. And that's how I got that sound. And so I hope that if you have any questions about it, if you ever find an Echoplex at a garage sale or a pawn shop or something, get it. They're really golden and they're wonderful, and it's hard to beat the sound of them. I think it's almost impossible. Thank you very much.